Hey fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be cutting and sewing this particular dress by Total Niger Women on Instagram. I love their dresses. This particular one, it is so simple. One of the easiest dress you can make for yourself as a beginner. Very easy, doesn't require much. Okay, you can finish it with lining or facing. Anyone can go. You can see the dress has zip on the front. The front is V and it has a side pocket like you can see, and it has a tiny slit at the front. So these are the little details of this dress, and it is cut together. The sleeve, the sleeve is not attached, so let's make it together. Okay, now this is the calculation I will be working with, but first thing you should know about this dress, there is no dart. All right, it is a free dress. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. All right, drop a nice comment on the comment section. I added +6 to my bust, waist and hip. Ease, freeness. Okay, I added it to the accurate measurement before dividing. Now this is the fabric I'll be working with. Okay, the first thing I'm marking, I folded the fabric. I folded the fabric using my shoulder plus the sleeve length. Now what I'm marking now is the length of the fabric. All right, that is the first thing. I want this factory finish edge to be at the length. The length I'm marking is 37. Originally 36. By the time I fold it, I will have about 35. So I mark my shoulder. That is the first thing. The next thing I marked is my sleeve length plus folding allowance. Get me? Here I marked my shoulder first here, and here is my sleeve length. Okay, shoulder plus sleeve length, that is what I folded. Then from here I started. Now you can see what I marked. What I folded is 20. Okay, I folded my fabric to 20. Okay, now here is my armhole depth, which I'm working with 10. My half length, which is the normal measurement, right at here, which is the shoulder. The same thing I marked at the shoulder, I'll come at the armhole and mark it straight. The same thing I marked at the shoulder, I marked it at the armhole. Then right at the waistline, I'll mark my waist measurement. Okay, plus sewing allowance. That is it. That is what I marked right at the waist. Now we'll move. You connect it straight, then you curve it. See how I'm curving it? This curving is necessary for a cut together top or blouse or gown, whichever one. Now I'll come down here. That is the next part that needs to, that is the hip part of it. The hip line, I'll mark my hip measurements. Exactly what I have as my hip, it will go straight. Okay, it will go straight. Now the same measurement at the hip is what I marked down at the gown length, because it's a short gown. It does not need to be tight, you know, a penciled rather. If it's pencil, it will be bad. Now if you want side pocket, this particular one will not have side pocket, but this is how you connect. If you want side pocket, you can connect your side pocket from the waist. You can see how I'm connecting it, or you can actually watch video of how to attach side pocket on my channel and you see it. So if you want side pockets, deep or just for fancy, it is your choice. Okay, you can mark it. You can see how I'm marking. I'm using the chalk to mark it. Okay, but this particular one, I do not need that side pocket. Okay, so the little changes that will be on this dress is the pocket. They will not be pocket in mine, but I've marked it for you. If you choose to mark, if you choose to add pocket, you can actually do that on your own. Okay, then I will cut. Remember, all I did right now is mark my shoulder and sleeve, mark my armhole depth, mark my half length and hip, connected it. I've not marked my neck width or anything. I'm just getting the pattern I need to mark my back too, so that I can cut the neck together. Okay, so I'm cutting the size. All right, now the armhole depth that I use is 10. That does not mean yours must be 10. When you're marking your armhole, what you should be looking at is the roundness of sleeve, with the person's sleeve, hand or sleeve pass through, because my sleeve hand can actually pass through perfectly well. So what you're looking at is the person's body size too, that determines if your armhole depth will be 10. Okay, as big as 12, it can be up to 12 depending on the person's size. All right, so I've gotten my pattern for to cut the front. You can see how it is. This is it. There's no pocket. I do not need that pocket. Okay, all right, so what next? You can see how I folded it. I added 1 inches zip allowance to the front. I added 1 inch zip allowance to the front. You can see the difference. Okay, so I'll just cut it to make it the same length. What I'll do right now is cut it to make it the same length. Okay, so this is it. I will equally cut the sides. The difference between the front pattern and the back pattern that I've done the cutting is the zip allowance, because of the zip at the front. All right, for the finishing of this dress, I will go for facing. All right, not lining. I will go for facing to finish this dress. So every other thing is the same. The only difference is the zip at the front. That is the only difference. So I've gone ahead to cut the shoulder, the armhole, the sides. All right, has been cut. So next thing is for us to work on our neck. Now for this neck width, I'm going for 4. Your neck width can be 3.5, 4, even 3. Then the neck depth is 2. I'm starting with the back neck depth. You see how I just our normal curving for the back. Okay, 2 inches. I'm cutting it on both of them because I do not want to make mistake. Not just that, to make it easy for me. But before continuing, let me open the zip part. You know, if you don't open it, you can easily mistake it for the back. Opening it makes it known that this is the front. Now take out the back. This is for the V for the front. I'm going for 7.5 or 8. Your V can be deeper. It is your choice. Your V can be deeper. Okay, but if I'm cutting V, I like to indicate where the V, because of the zip allowance, I like to indicate where the V stops, where the accurate place it should stops, because of the zip allowance. You can see how I cut the V. Okay, so our front and back has been cut and it is ready. What next is our facing. Now slanting of this slanting I'm doing right now by 1 inches, it is not compulsory, it is by choice. It will help the sleeve to relax. It will not be hanging. Okay, so I just went a little bit. You can go as much as 2 inches if you choose to, but if you're going that 2 inches, you need to consider your armhole depth. Now the facing has been cut. Okay, if you do not know how to cut facing, there is a video on my channel on how you cut your facing. I've cut the facing. This is the facing for the back. All right, this is the facing for the back. You can see it. I'll place it here, and so on the neck alone, the same thing here. I'll place it and so finish it first. All right, facing on the neck alone. See how I'm placing them. Now you are to place this facing on the front of the fabric so that when you sew it, you turn it to the back. So having done that, you can see I've sewn the facing. I've equally joined the shoulders. This is one of the, it didn't even take me time to finish this dress. It didn't even take me up to 30 minutes. It's very easy. I've joined the facing, equally joined the shoulder. I'll use hemming gum to hold it down. Now this is the down. I held the zip part. Now the zip I have cannot get to the down of the dress, all right, but it can go a long way. So I just held it a little bit up. You can see the small place that I held it, and the rest is open. The rest is open. You can see it is open. This is where I will be attaching the zip. Now currently what I'll do is attach this zip here. Okay, attach this zip first, then I'll open the down a little bit to give us that slit at the front. Now the zip has to be open zip. You know, we have different types of fixed way of fixing zip. It is open zip, so and when you turn it to the front, it will be open zip. So I've sewn it. I sewed it. I equally folded the sleeve. This is the sleeve. I double folded it here and here. All right. So this is the zip. You can see it. I've sewn it. Open zip. This kind of zip is open zip. You know, that I sewed. Open zip. You can see the teeth of the zip. So it is not closed. So I think I need to do some adjustment here. All right. Yeah. There's a little adjustment to be done there. So this is it. Okay, I've joined the shoulder, I've joined the zip, I've folded the sleeve. What is next is just shaping. All right, shape it. What is left is shaping, the side shaping. All right, that is what is left, and my fold it down and our dress is ready. Okay, here you can see where my hand is going. I'll have to shape it. Now it is time to take out that your sewing allowance. If your sewing allowance is 1 inch, 1.5, it is time to take it out. I added about 1.5 inches to my sewing allowance, so it is time to take it out. Now there is no dart on this dress. Okay, not that you cannot add that, you can actually add that, but they on the one on the dress by Total Naija Women, there is no dart on it, so you can actually add that. If you see, my waist is free. All right here I'm holding my, I can shape it more. That is how the one of Total Naija Women is. Okay, they held it on the waist. Now I cannot do that because I do not have a flat tummy. If you have a flat tummy, shape yours on the waist. Okay, if you do not have a flat tummy, please do not. Okay, so that is it. You can see mine is free because I'm trying to cover up my flat tummy. I love how short it is and smart, simple, beautiful. You can equally see the sleeve. My sleeve is relaxed, it's not hanging. You will not even know it's a cut together because I slanted the sleeve. You can see how relaxed it is on my hand. So if you do not have a flat tummy, please do not overshape your waist. Okay, but if you have a flat tummy, shape it the way Total Naija Women shaped their waist. The waist is snatched, they shaped it. Okay, they didn't use anything to snatch it, they just made it fitted on the waistline. Okay, and the hip is free. But because of my tummy, I cannot do that. All right, I do not want it, shaped. I don't want it holding my hip and my waist. So that is just the difference, and this is it. The fact that they made their dress exactly, you can make yours to fit your body size. This is what fits my body size. Okay, I cannot use because it is on the waist. They shaped the waist to shape it, and it will look off for me. So the way it is right now, I love it. Very comfortable, and I love it. All right, especially those that are breastfeeding mothers, you need this. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channels.